Alrighty, boys, I give up. I'm going to review Gladiator at level 70 without the level 80 bump. And we all know that's a big one here, but I think Gladiator's a good enough character at 70 that I can at least show you what he can do. And unlike Beta Ray Bill, Gladiator does not have a support buff. Yes, he has a great leadership, but you wouldn't buy this uniform just for a 5% or a 10% bump on the lead from whatever it is, 55 to 60. So you do want to see if he can perform with this new uniform, because we know for a fact he cannot perform with the baseline. Now, this is his first uniform, so it's going to be a major bump for him. It should make him relevant. His uniform options are very good. Wasp, Cyclops Modern, Miles, newest, Robbie, and Wolverine. All good uniforms, some even meta. Really nothing more you can ask for in a uniform as far as the optionals go. Now, as for the rotation and as for the skills that you're going to want to use with him, I'm really happy to report he's very easy to play. Very easy to play. 3, 5, 4. You just do a slight delay on 5 so that you get those, those lights crisscrossing sideways on the screen, left and right. Just a slight delay on 5 and you're golden. It does take a little bit of practice to get the delay down, but the benefit is you're doing 150 plus hits. Yes, this is a monster character. He is going to do big, scary things with a CTP of energy because of that juicy, insane chain hit. And then all you do when you build up the tier 3 is you're going to do 3, 5, 4, 6, and you're going to proc on the 6. Now, I just screwed it up there. I didn't press 5 fast enough, so we have less hits than we wanted to. But also, what happened to the... let's reset this guy because he was... Okay. 3, 5, 4, 6. Now, I believe it's fewer hits than the fourth skill. Yeah, it's actually like 8 hits less than the fourth skill. That's okay. The tier 3 does enough damage to where it's justified using it. So that's the rotation. It's super easy to play. I'll show you guys a bit more of an advanced rotation. That's just the baseline rotation for him. But before that, let's just cover the build really quickly. We have a 180 proc with recovery and guard break. No artifact, and also his artifact is not necessary for his build in general. We have stage 12 Power of Angry Hulk, stage type rank 5 type enhancement, and then we have just physical attack Uru with ignore. Oh, the ignore defense doesn't even need to be there. So as you can see, his build is very, very simple, and it can be so much better. I'm going to improve it just a little bit here. We're just going to roll for crit damage. Also, I want to remind you guys that Gladiator has access to leadership, so you can really juice this dude if you want to with White Fox. You can actually go double support. You can go White Fox and someone else, and you can use his own lead. It's very juicy. So despite being a combat alien, he does have access to quite a few stages for World Boss. So I want to quickly show you guys what that looks like. If we take a look at this spreadsheet right here that I have updated, we have, where is he? Actually, he's not available for that many stages. I was thinking of somebody else. Okay, he's only available for 18 different stages of sets of 5 stages. Most notably, 5 for Mephisto and 4 for Gorr. That's honestly not very good. It certainly doesn't compete with Black Panther at 21 or Moon Knight at 21 as well, I believe, or 22. But yeah, it's not bad. 18 is not bad. But let's just take a look quickly at what he can do in some easier stuff. Actually, you know what? He can do, what is that alien stage? Yeah. He can do, I believe he can do 75. Now, I know I said 3, 5, 4 was the rotation, but if you want to make the most out of Gladiator, you want to do 1 cancel, 2 cancel, 3 cancel, 5, delay, and then into 4. And the reason you do 1 and 2 at the beginning is you want to build up the tier 3. So you want to make sure that you're popping the tier 3 every other rotation. He's super fast on his feet, so you don't have to worry about having to dodge stuff. But as you can see here, he hits hard. Look at this. We get all the way to the other end of the arena in lickety-split, no time at all. And I haven't missed a proc yet. Good damage on stage 75 for a regular tier 3. He does not get knocked back because he has super armor. So super easy to play, super fun to play, hits super hard, moves super fast, really embodies, I'm going to say it now, Superman. A lot more than Hyperion anyways. RIP to all the Hyperion fans out there. I know you guys have been in the dirt for a long time waiting for Hyperion to get an upgrade. Hopefully he gets one of this caliber, because this is really amazing. Although, looking at Quendel Vaughn and what they've done to premium characters lately, I don't have the utmost confidence. So, look at this. We're flying just over a minute, and we are already creeping up on the end of this first phase. Look at that. Look at that. 75 seconds. Stage 75 with an obelisk. Now, yes, he's a very expensive character, but I want you to appreciate that he puts it down. We're going to use the tier 3 here because he's going to iframe us, and unfortunately, besides his tier 3, Gladiator doesn't have access to iframe ignore, which is kind of the one tragedy. But he's got good, you can see, good AoE. So even though Null is moving me around and stuff, doesn't matter. He's got good targeting, and then this is just a cakewalk. For someone with this much base movement speed, he's just off the charts. We still haven't missed a proc. He tanks the spikes easily. Remember, he's got that auto healing. He's got that fat all defense. So he really doesn't take much damage. We're rocking over 120,000 HP. Same team up here. What about stage 69 giggity of Mephisto? Can he do this stage with type disadvantage? You can see there the targeting is really nice. Even though Mephisto moves behind me, I still can target him with the fourth skill because he moves. We are hitting over a mil on the tier 3, which is really nice. And the other thing you can get really good at with Gladiator to shave off a bit of time in your rotations is you can see when there's just over 1 second left on the cooldown of his fifth skill, you can actually start. Because you have to do 1, cancel 2, cancel 3 before you go into 5. That usually takes you about a second. So the window of opportunity for Gladiator pros to really flex their skill is absolutely there. He's a character that's definitely easy to play, but certainly has room for high-level mastery. And would you look at this? Less than a minute, and we're already in the next phase. I really can't expect, at this point, better from a tier 3 character at level 70, right? This would be impressive. Maybe not impressive, but this would be pretty good if he was level 70, or sorry, level 80. But the fact that he's 70, like, how he's going to rip this stage at 80. He truly is. And so this to me is looking like an Odin type of character that's very strong at 70 and very strong at 80. And that's really what you want from these types of characters because they're so expensive. You want to get that bang for your buck, right? So you see, man, he's so fast, so tanky, and so strong. You're really getting the best of everything. It's just not a tragedy. It's a little disappointing that he isn't better and more consistent for PvP because I think this would be an absolute shoo-in of a uniform. I still think it's a really good one, especially if you didn't bother to build recent combat types like Dr. Octopus, and Black Panther as well. I think for sure the Gladiator becomes a more attractive option then. But look at this, man. Are you kidding me? 2 minutes? 2 minutes. And he's flying. What about Gorr stage 25? We're going to take advantage of the White Fox lead here, the White Fox passive. So he's going to be getting full buffs here. He's going to get all that chain hit, all that juicy stuff. And then we also have the Nick Fury support, which is really nice. One thing I have noticed is his tier 3, Gladiator's tier 3 doesn't have the best range. So if you try to pop it at the beginning of Gorr's pattern where he jumps back, you can have some targeting issues where he loses sight. So keep that in mind. You do have to be quite close to the enemy, but here we go. And the nice thing is, against someone like Gorr who does so much damage, it really doesn't matter. He's not, unless he one-shots Gladiator, Gladiator's got that crazy Wolverine healing. So look at that. We get to bar 20, which means with an obelisk, he can do this. Imagine how much faster this goes with the CTP of energy. He's just going to rip this stage, right? Very nice. Let's see how he does against these shadow clones here. Okay, wasted my fourth skill by accident. Very nice. We may have to end up sacrificing someone to the Gorr gods. Okay, pop the tier 3. Oh, actually, really nice targeting there. I think he targeted one of the... Oh, okay. Actually, he didn't. It looked like he did. Okay. As long as we're good here. Okay, not bad, not bad. Pop the tier 3. That was a mistake. Okay. Rob. Oh, we missed 2 procs because of that. I definitely should not have done that. That was a huge mistake. I've made a terrible mistake. Anyways, doesn't matter. Check out all the tanking he does. Goes down to half, comes right back up. It's fine. Let me show you the targeting on his tier 3. You can see he loses track of Gorr because Gorr jumps back, so that kind of sucks. I don't want to show you guys this whole fight because I want to show you guys GBR, but he can absolutely do this. We screwed up a few rotations there. He can absolutely do 25 plus of Gorr at tier 3, 70. So imagine how much faster this gets, how much easier this gets if you just take him to 72. He would become an absolute monster. I'm going to do one more rotation here so you guys can see the damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 bars. Absolute beast. Finally, I want to see how he does soloing Dormammu. This isn't one that I do all the time, but it's fun when you get a character that's fun to play. And yeah, Gladiator is among the most fun in recent memory. The other nice thing about Gladiator against someone like Dormammu, similar to Gorr, is you don't have to care about the mechanics. I don't care that you have that flaming shit, Cheeto breath garbage. I can just sit there and tank it. I will literally heal up. Ooh. I will literally heal up to full easily. Also, did you see that? I think a CTP of energy one-shots that. Yep. So it would save us about 10 seconds if we had landed that. Oh, absolutely. So 33-second phase 1. Not bad. A mighty or brilliant CTP of destruction would be nice too. Right? Because he moves so fast. Yeah. If you have a spare mighty or brilliant destruction and you want to give it to somebody, it's not going to help for PvP. But because he moves around so fast, he'll be able to charge that bad boy up, bro. He'll be able to charge that bad boy up. Obviously, the damage drops off here a bit when you get to phase 2 because he gets a bunch of pierce reduction. And that's when, rage CTPs shine because they ignore boss defense. But you know what? The damage is still pretty good. I'm not going to lie. The damage is still not bad, Buster. Like, almost 2 bars? Some shit? Was it? 1, 2... 3. Okay. He putting in that schwerk. Okay, it's more like a bar and change. It's not quite 2 bars, but still. All right. Let's see this one, Buster. We're taking you to the Faltine phase. Flames do not matter, genuinely. It was a lot harder and it was a lot more impressive. I remember 2 years ago, was it? When, man, was it 2 years ago already? When they gave Hulk tier 4 and he could tank all this, right? He was the first tier 4 who could genuinely tank all of Dormammu's bullshit. And you don't even have to, like, you didn't even have to engage with the mechanics at all. You could literally just sit there spamming with Hulk and he would just tank all that shit. Obviously since then we've gotten characters like Gladiator, we've gotten characters like Jean, and we've gotten characters that, like Sharon, who just blow through this stuff in like 2 seconds, so it doesn't even matter. Not 2 seconds, but like really fast. Did we not proc? Oh, wow. That was my first missed proc the whole time. And it wasn't my fault. It was because he just didn't proc. And it happened again. Oh, that's so weird. That's super weird. There's like a weird... I don't know. I'm like missing frames or some shit. There we go. 1, 2... 3. Close. All right, this is gonna come down to about 3.5 minutes. It's looking like, but yeah, love the tankiness. Love how easy it is to play. And besides those 2 hiccups where I missed 2 procs because they just didn't activate, I literally have not missed a proc this whole time. And that to me is the hallmark of an extremely proc-friendly character. So there we go. 3 minutes and 15 seconds for a full solo with an obelisk at level 70. That bodes very well for this man's future. At level 80, he's certainly going to go faster. If you give him an energy or perhaps a rage, he's certainly going to go even faster. And then if you take him to tier 4, he's going to go even faster than that. As far as what you can expect from Gladiator if you want to build him up even further, obviously like we've talked about level 80, but tier 4, from what I heard, he is the best character now for all of the combat hero and sort of combat stuff for ABX. ABL seems to be up in the air or maybe seems to be not so great, but ABX for sure, he is dominating 15, 16 million points easily you know, ahead of Black Panther, even for like max build Black Panthers. So yeah, that's what I've heard. So for ABX, we do have a new meta technically. That doesn't matter to everybody, and that's not, I wouldn't say that that's the main reason why you should consider the uniform. I think the other stuff that I highlighted is more impressive, but yeah, hit me up down below with your comments on Gladiator. What do you think of his uniform? Do you think his rework is justified? Do you think he deserves the iframe ignore? Or do you want, you know, something else entirely? Thanks so much for watching. Smash the like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.